stuff, man?
So, I was like really young and I just got out of school and I was in the car and my dad was like, "Hey, Sko, do you want to try MMA?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure," because at the time I didn't really know. And then we just did it and then I became good and we took it seriously.
Nice. Wow. Now, how long have you been doing MMA for?
I've been doing MMA for 7 years.
Really?
Wow.
So how old are you right now?
I'm 11. I just turned 11 like a week ago.
Wow, so if you do the math, that's like...
7 minus 11 minus 7, right?
Yeah.
That's like 4.
Oh yeah,
4
so
years old.
you did say since he was 4.
That's pretty young.
Yep.
Yeah. So
That's pretty young.
why did you decide to put Scofield into MMA?
Just so you don't get bullied.
Oh,
You know, there's a lot of,
yeah.
stop all that.
That's true.
But, you know, once he took off, like, at first it was hard though.
Yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
Because, you know, you go in there, you get beat up.
Yeah.
of course.
But that's how you learn,
You know,
though.
yeah.
That's also how you learn.
Yeah.
But now it's like,
He beats them.
yeah, so it's
Yeah.
like, okay.
Yeah.
You gotta take a beating to be good, you know?
Yep.
This is not something, if you go in there and you're like, oh, I get beat up, I quit. Nope.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody start like that.
Yep.
So did you guys start off with Duke Rufus Gym right
Yeah.
off the bat?
Yeah, we start off with
Okay.
that gym.
Okay.
So it's kind of good too, you know?
Yeah.
We've been there for so long. And they like homegrown talent. So
Oh, okay.
that's the big thing, you know?
What homeroom talent you said?
So you know how like Duke Rufus is from Milwaukee?
Yep.
So you know how he got the Pettis brothers and they're from Milwaukee too?
Yeah.
So yeah, like with talent from the inside of the gym, like you go through his like it's like his what is it? What should I say it? The chemistry they built, like
Oh, you came from like the same.
yeah, he came from the same like we started this together from the bottom up and then we became champs off that. That's what he likes, you know.
Oh, so he likes
He
hometown
believe-
heroes
yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Like yeah, that's like called hometown talent, you know. And he's
Yeah,
looking for that,
okay.
you know.
That's kind of lit.
Yeah,
like
that's
everybody's
nice.
from what Milwaukee? A lot of them just from that area.
Yeah, they got a bunch of like made in Milwaukee tattoos on their back, man.
Yo, that's a tight friendship right there. Once you get a tattoo together, that's
Yeah. But he's like a goat though, so
yeah, true. Oh,
I'll put this here so you can talk into it too.
both mics are picking up, so it doesn't matter.
I'll be right back. Carry on for a second.
So,
I got it.
so with MMA and stuff, what was like your biggest concern when you? Because Skull's young. He's like you said, he's what 11?
Right now, yeah.
Yeah, especially so like, what was like your biggest concern putting your kid into that type of environment? Because you're right, they do get beat up, and most parents are concerned about their kids getting hurt or
Or
like
like health conditions, you know?
Yeah, and health conditions and all that stuff. So,
yeah, it's really safe though, because the people who are teaching, they know what they're doing, they know what they're looking for, so they don't allow anything. They don't allow a submission to lock in.
Yeah.
They stop you already. You know, it's safe. It's safe practice.
Okay.
But like the beating up is like you're not physically getting beat up. You
Right.
know, you just gotta learn the hard way before you get there. You know.
So it's really gritty in there,
Yeah.
pretty much.
But competing was never in,
In his mind or in your
or the competing was never. The goal was never to compete.
The goal is,
The goal was never to compete. The goal was to just learn how to defend yourself from anything.
I think that's a big shout for everybody that are either, future parents. I know. Shout out to Chad on the podcast. Congratulations, brother, on your new child. If you guys don't know, the co-host for the show, one of the show's co-hosts, Chad, actually became a new dad. So shout out to him, and that's actually a big thing because even for my parents, they wanted me to learn how to defend myself, but due to like some financial and everything, it's like they couldn't afford to.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, that's a good thing to. Would you say that's a good thing to do if you're a new parent or like a current parent right now? Teach your kids how to defend themselves.
Yeah, try it out. Let them do it. They will tell you if they want to do it or they don't want to do it.
Okay.
They let you know.
Okay.
So has Skull ever been bullied in school?
I think they tried to.
They did.
They
Have you, Skull?
not as a kid.
Have you?
Have you
Been bullied? No.
Oh.
I think they tried, but they don't succeed.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
They seen the videos. They're like, oh, okay, never mind. This is the.
But we always taught him too, though. Like you can't do anything. You can't touch them or anything. So he knows. But it's hard too.
But do they also tell you guys like not to like do outside of training camp? Like, don't fight.
They know though.
They know.
'Cause the guys that we're around, dude, they're like UFC fighters, right? They fight for like the big stage.
Right.
They don't act like that, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They carry themselves in a way where like, you're like, oh, okay. You see that, right? And then you do the same thing they do, you know.
Yeah.
They don't talk crap.
They carry themselves very well.
I seen guys talk crap to them and they just walk away like, oh, whatever. I don't have time for you.
Doesn't even fade them, you know.
Yeah. So just for my personal like clarity, Scofield's like registered then, right?
No, not yet. They
Oh.
don't do that.
Oh, they
Registering,
don't?
no.
Oh.
We don't have to register nothing.
What?
Yeah.
For you guys to compete, or like
Not like, you know, like I hear a lot of people say, oh, you gotta register your hands. No, we don't do
oh,
that.
you guys don't do that. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was told that like if once you get registered, like you can literally not touch, like legally you can't touch anyone.
Yeah.
Otherwise they can sue you for like what,
Yeah.
1,500
But-
minimally.
I don't think you can do that unless you're 18. Until you're 18,
Oh,
then
damn.
you're registered as a lethal weapon.
Yeah, because then your hands are registered as lethals. Dang, you're lucky.
Yeah, they don't need his hands to take somebody out though.
Yeah.
Roundhouse kick.
But he knows better, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
He knows better.
How many Scofields? Do you prefer Schofield or because we're so used to calling you Skull?
Is that your real name? Like, is that?
Schofield is
No,
his real
it's my
name.
nickname.
Oh.
Oh, your nickname?
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
Skull is my nickname and Schofield is my real name.
Okay.
But it doesn't really matter what you call me.
All right. So if I say Skull or Schofield, okay.
Yeah, he knows.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's fine.
He's just not talking about
Just
the
don't
Vikings.
kiss my ass, right?
He's not talking about the Vikings when he says skull, alright?
Now, how many tournaments and how many matches have you had?
MMA, I don't really know. I've done so much. I've done really like a lot of competitions and stuff.
Uh-huh.
Like I don't even know, and jiu-jitsu tournaments.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you know a lot of few stuff.
Grappler
already.
first. He was a
Yeah.
grappler first.
Okay.
Oh, that's good.
Did you wrestle in like in grade school yet?
No, I just started wrestling like a year ago.
Okay. How do you like
Yeah.
that? Do you prefer that more than jujitsu?
No, I like jiu-jitsu more because like
Yeah.
there's more grappling, there's more submissions, and yeah.
Yeah. That's neat.
Dang. That's
So
kinda-
so let's say like right now you're currently doing like kickboxing, right? Or are you do MMA right now, right?
Yeah.
So is there like in the long run, are you gonna transition to boxing or anything like that, or is something that you want to do in the future?
No, I wanna stick with MMA.
Yeah, MMA.
Yeah, I wanna stick with
Told me
MMA.
your goal.
What's your goal?
My
What's
goal,
your goal plan?
my goal is to become a UFC world champion,
Oh,
and
nice.
getting into the UFC is just part of the process.
Right.
Ooh.
Okay.
You guys hear that
Okay.
everywhere.
So Skull, when you're in the ring or when you're actually in the octagon, you know, like how do you feel? Like do you feel like you just go in there and like, you just want to freaking kill that guy? I'm just sorry, but like just you just want to like beat the, you know.
I feel like when I go,
Do you get mad? Like
no, cause
Angry?
like if you get mad and angry, it's gonna affect your fighting and stuff.
Oh,
So
I
like you have to
see.
stay calm and stuff. And when I'm about to go in that ring, I feel nervous.
you feel nervous?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
But like a good type of nervous, right?
Yeah.
That's good.
Shanghai, how do you feel whenever Skull goes in there? Does your heart beat too?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
But I think it's been a while now since we've been in it, so I can like control that better.
Okay.
But it does though sometimes because you don't know what's gonna happen.
Right.
Right.
But after like I seen a lot of kids like, man, I look at them even though they win sometimes, it's like,
Uh-huh.
man, that's all you did. Like you had all that advantage and you couldn't even do nothing. You go all 3
Yeah.
rounds.
I mean, he was having a hard time too when we
Yeah.
went against Scofield. Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
Scofield is crazy.
Probably crazy quick.
At first though, when we first started, it was pretty crazy, because everything, like I was saying, the plan was never to compete in anything.
Yeah.
We just kept going, and then his coach was like, "Hey, you want to do it? You want to do jiu-jitsu tournament?" Like I was like, "Ah, man, you sure he can do it?" He's like, "Just do it, just come." And we did that. Then he just took off there, and then we did the same thing with MMA. Well, MMA was crazy story about how we started MMA. We wasn't even training.
Ooh.
You guys weren't even prepared for that,
We wasn't
huh?
even prepared for that.
Ooh, I would actually like to hear this story. So
So-
how did the MMA come about?
Just as we was kicking off our jiu-jitsu,
Because that's the first thing that he did, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
so COVID hit, right?
Yeah.
Everything shut down.
Oh, yeah.
So when we just started like competing, like trying to go everywhere and compete, right?
Right,
Locally
right.
and like Chicago and all that stuff. Anything we could drive to. And then COVID hit. Everything got shut down. When we stopped training, gym opened back up, but people kept training.
It's the phone battery.
Keep going, Chan.
So we just stopped. We just stopped physically. We just like, all right, we're gonna stop and then we're gonna go back next year. Like, so he started. So MMA started in 2021.
Oh, okay.
He was
That's how he started his
Yeah,
career.
so he was 8.
Yeah.
So how it happened was we went back to the gym. Everybody's like, oh, we thought you guys quit. It was like, no, we just took a break because
The
of
COVID. Yeah, the COVID. Yeah.
and we didn't want to wear the mask in the gym.
Yeah.
We still had to wear the mask in the gym too.
Yep.
If you were gonna operate.
Even though you guys are training, you
Yeah.
guys still
Well,
have to.
you take it off when you're training, but when you're done training, you gotta put it back on because
Oh,
that was the
yeah.
mandate rules
Yep.
for anything,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yep.
So we went back in there and then like I talked to the coach and I was like, hey, how do you think he did? He's like, oh, he's good because he's the only kid that's throwing submissions.
Yeah.
And he just came back. And then like 2 weeks later, he was like, hey, we have an MMA tournament. You guys want to do it? I was like, man, you sure? He's just like, just come do it. He's like, no one's here. No one's doing another youth. It's our gym. We're hosting it, right? No one's representing us. Sco can do it. Dude, we did it. And the rest is just history, man.
Nice.
Explain to them how that match went.
Ooh.
My
Was that your
first
first
match. Yeah.
First
Was that first match?
He was actually losing.
Oh, and you came back though, right? Yeah.
Comeback king.
Yeah.
So, my first tournament, I was like kind of nervous, and I just went in there, and he was like 5 pounds over me,
He was
and
bigger and older.
yeah, he's like 10
He
years
was
old,
10.
and
Well, for the youth, there's like weight class too.
Yeah,
right?
weight class.
Yeah.
But right now it's hard because everybody is still like it's still freshly new. So it's not established like boxing yet.
Yeah.
And like Muay Thai and like Jiu-Jitsu, they have a lot of kids going through that.
True.
But for like MMA, they really don't have that. So like they gotta match you up like with a kid who can be 10 pounds bigger, but you gotta
Oh.
do that, you know.
Oh, okay.
yeah. So back what I was saying, like I was nervous and all that, and I just went in there and like I just started going, and I went for a takedown, and then he had me in a guillotine. And that was a big mistake that I kept on doing. Like, I kept on going for a takedown. He kind of grabbed my neck, and he was, like, trying to guillotine me. And then once I got out there and I got on top, I just kept on punching and punching. So he gave me his arm, and I armbarred him. And I got like, the day before, when I was getting ready for that, one of my coaches, Rico, he
Shout out
like,
to Rico.
yeah, he showed me. She showed me that move, and then I did it, and yeah.
Nice.
But the kid burned his arm out though.
Yeah.
The other kid burned his
It
arm
takes a
out.
lot.
Yeah,
You need
yeah,
just
yeah,
to, you know.
He was squeezing
yeah.
for like 2-minute rounds. He was squeezing for like
the whole.
yeah. Skull
whole
only had 10
entire
seconds
round?
left to win that match.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So and he won by the armbar.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is,
Kid tap.
that's
I'm getting
amazing.
PTSD from when you
Yeah.
first trained now.
Never give up, man.
Just got PTSD.
So after that happened, and he took first to that tournament, and then like here we are now.
Nice. That's how you build up that, you know.
2 years later, you know, we're back.
That's really good.
That is. Do you have like a big wall of medals now at your house yet?
We do, but then like we're not like kind of like we look at it here and there, but we don't hang it up because it's like
Yeah.
we have bigger goals. This is just part of the process because you go to so many tournaments too. It's like,
Yeah, another medal. Yeah.
Another medal.
yeah, another medal. But we do have big tournaments that we only aim for.
Okay.
Okay, so what would one of the, like example wise, just to put it out there, what type of tournament would you like think of like?
Our goal is to hit nationals.
Okay.
Hit nationals because you have to qualify you have to win nationals to qualify. Then you can go to worlds. So that's the main thing. That's what you want.
So nationals for jiu-jitsu or
MMA.
MMA. Okay, so they have nationals for MMA too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
For the youth, it's called Gamma.
Okay,
Oh, I
that's-
know what that is.
Yeah. So
Just talking about that.
it's like global associates of mixed martial art, and they have adults too.
Yeah.
They have adults from youth to adults,
Yep.
Wow, I didn't know that.
and they do a lot. Like you just follow them.
Yeah.
Every country got their own
Yep.
Gamma, but there is a like president, and then you qualify. And you just go and
Yep.
compete. And wherever country they pick that host that year, then that's where you go.
You're gonna represent the USA for that. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's Team USA.
Okay, so he's going for Team USA.
Yeah. Team USA.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when he was 8, he's a 3-time national champ already.
Right now.
Yeah, right now.
Dick.
Damn.
So his first year he was, the second year he was, and then this year was the year we actually got to travel because we were supposed to travel, right?
But COVID.
But COVID stopped everything. So the first year was 2021.
Yep.
We were supposed to go to Germany, but with COVID we couldn't go nowhere
Yeah.
because everybody still couldn't go nowhere. So for 2022, same thing. We were supposed to go to Germany, right? But we couldn't. So the USA guy, his name is Justin Brown. He's the president of Gamma USA. He was like, I'm hosting the US. So he hosted a national Tennessee
Okay.
of 2022, and Scofield won that too. He took first on this bracket.
Wow, nice.
So they didn't
Must be a
invite
beast.
They didn't invite people from other countries too, and only 4 countries got to come because there's a lot of visa issues.
Right.
Oh yeah,
It's
true.
all that COVID shit.
Dude,
you know?
like-
Yeah.
So Shanghai, when you guys go, it's all on your expenses, right?
Yep.
You have to take care of all the expenses
Yep. And then whoever helps, like people,
sponsors or
sponsors, or people who just
Okay.
like saying like they help out.
Right. That's nice. It's a good thing you reached out to me too because I remember seeing I think Chad shared Scofield's video.
Yeah.
That you guys made a little video and then you reached out to me. And that's
It was
when
that video then when he went against that Mika guy, the taller Mika, bigger
Yeah.
guy, you know?
The Ukrainian.
I was trying to get your gloves. That's why.
Well, yeah, since you brought it up, you know.
Oh,
Since you brought it
yeah.
up, man.
Let's go! Hey!
Gift to you, my boy.
This is for you. Just for you, alright? It might be a little bit
Big.
snuggy, you know, like you might have to grow into it, but that's for you to use whenever you want to use it, okay? So keep going.
Yeah, keep that going. You're doing really good with all that medals.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
speaking of that, hey Shua, where can they find your gloves and your gear?
So you guys, I have a Facebook page for the face-to-face gloves. If you guys are interested, you guys can shoot a message on there. And you guys could also, so it is patented and everything, but if you guys are looking for some gloves or you guys want to buy some, just shoot me a message too. Yeah.
Heck yeah, fist to face, right?
Yep, face-to-face.
Let's go. Before we go, tell them where you train out and where you're from.
I train in Milwaukee, Duke, Rufus Sport MMA Academy.
All right.
Oh.
Thank you, Scofield. We're going to come back after this short break, and then we'll see you guys in a bit. We're going to keep live going, and we're just going to reset the cameras, all right? So you guys stay tuned, okay?